welcome to my channel, Universal Soul Vibrations. This is going to be the weekly messages for the week of May 6th to the 12th for fire signs, Aries, Libra, Leo, Sagittarius. Please remember that these are general messages and may not resonate with everyone. If you like the channel, like the messages, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. We're going to start off with pulling some cards to see what you need to let go of, what you'll be working on this week, and what your key is to this week. Fire signs need to let go of this week. Okay, we got the ride the wave. That's what you're needing to let go of. You need to work on forward movements. And what is the key for wisdom for fire signs for this week? Stuck in the mud is the key. Okay, so what we're needing to let go of this week, you guys got the Ride the Wave card. So this card talks about, success being easy and effortless. And you're asking, why would I want to let go of that? And it's saying that this card talks about entering a time of abundance. And, you're heading towards your right path. But the way I'm looking at this card is what you need to let go of with this card. This card all has great things, that comes with it. But what I'm feeling you need to let go of with this card, because when I think of Ride the Wave, I think of a lot of passivity. I'm thinking about going with the flow. And it's time for you to release that so that you can move towards everything that this card says it represents. Move towards the abundance, move towards that path where you need to be. You're kind of, just sitting in a place of passivity and not really taking any movement towards getting there, is what I'm getting with this card. And that's the part that you need to let go. What you'll be working on this week is movement. And, I see this as forward movement for you guys. It definitely talks about a time of positive forward motion for you guys. There's forward movement happening. The forward movement is happening if you let go of this passive side of just going with the flow of everything. Definitely new adventures, new discoveries coming in for you guys. Changing things up, moving more towards your dreams. But you also need to remember that movement is a state of mind. And if you're kind of in that place of passivity, your mind isn't going to be in the state of movement, and you won't know the actions to take. So you need to get out of that passive stage so that you know the actions that you will need to take. And this card also says it's definitely not a time for fear. It's time to just let go of that and take that movement forward. The key here for you guys, it seems kind of funny that stuck in the mud would come up for this, because we're asking you to kind of move. I'm asking you to let go of that. But the stuck in the mud card isn't everything that you think it is. What the stuck in the mud card is, talks about is stopping and smelling the roses, savoring the wonders of your life. it's a way of slowing you down so that you know, getting stuck in the mud, if you're getting stuck in the mud, you can't go anywhere. So that you can look around you and see, you know, all the great things that you have around you. When this card comes up, it asks you to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. And if you try to struggle to get out, it's just going to get you into muddier places. This card is saying, in order to be able to get to these two cards, to ride the wave and the movement, you need to take some time to observe, get clarity, and then you'll be able to move forward, like the ostrich here. Alrighty, let's see what we got for Aries first. Oh, I want to do some clarifiers on these. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm doing this a little different, so I almost forgot that part. So let's see what we got for ride the wave and movement. Why is ride the wave and movement here? Okay, not sure which path to take. You're kind of at a crossroads here. You're kind of closed off. You know, arms are crossed. There isn't much clarity. You're not quite sure which way to go to get this forward movement going. That's what this card is saying. I'm stuck in the mud here. You're not really seeing which option is the best for you. But you're closed off to seeing it as well. You're kind of choosing not to see it. And with the movement card and the stuck in the mud, we got the Five of Swords. So that, you know, the Five of Swords, yeah, you need to clear the air. But the Five of Swords, you need to be that observer to figure out, you know, which way you want to go. Need to make some changes. The dragonfly represents change coming in, represented just changes. Two of Swords and the Five of Swords here. You know, you got two Swords cards here. Swords are the mind, so yep. So it's asking you with the Hanged Man. It fell on the floor. It should be upright. With the Hanged Man, it's asking you to kind of sit in that place of the stuck in the mud for a little bit this week. Kind of, you know, he's hanging in limbo here, but he's gaining wisdom and he's gaining a different perspective while he's in here. And you know, the Five of Swords card, I'm almost seeing that as that too. So I think you're going to have to take a little bit of a time out. All these cards here kind of say, you know, stay in that stuck in the mud place for a little bit longer this week before you figure out which way you want to make your forward movement, fire signs. All right, now we can look at Aries. Moon card's coming up for a lot of people today. Maybe because we just had a new moon. What are the messages? So there's, you know, something isn't being revealed. Wishes fulfilled. What are the messages for Aries? We got Justice at the center. So some type of truth and balance needs to be found. We got her again. The Two of Swords. Twos are about balance as well. Okay, so Aries. We start off with the Moon card here, but at the center of your read of these cards, we've got the Justice card. You know, the Justice card talks about creating balance, fairness, um, you know, that law of karma, weighing the options about something, assessing actions in life, looking at what's out of balance and what, you know, you need to get to that place of balance. But I think this card is all about figuring out, also when I see the swords, we're talking about trying to find the clarity and the truth in something, to create a balanced situation. You know, in order to get to your wishes fulfilled, because the Ten of Cups is about those wishes fulfilled, the happy life, the happy home, you know, everything being in balance around you. But, you know, this is about, you know, secrets, everything not being revealed. So you're not quite sure how to get to this Ten of Cups yet. And with the Justice at the center, I think this week you might be spending some time, just looking at, you know, what is out of balance for you this week and weighing your options in life and what can bring you to this place. Because you're just really, you know, I'm feeling you're just really, with the Moon card and the Two of Swords here, you're just really not clear. You're not clear of where you want to go, what you want to change. You know, the Two of Swords, as I said earlier, there's choices, there's options, there's decisions. But, you know, she's closed off to any of them at this point. She's just at a crossroads. She doesn't know which way to go. And I think this week you are going to be putting in, you got the Eight of Pentacles, you are going to be putting in a lot of work this week, because the Eight of Pentacles is about, you know, she's burning the midnight oil there, putting in a lot of work on figuring out what will create the balance to bring you to this, you know, optimum life. But with the Eight of Pentacles, it also, you know, tells you, make sure you pay attention to the details, every minute detail. All right, let's see why the Moon card and the Ten of Cups is here. Yep, don't let your fears overtake you, okay? Don't allow, you know, someone or something to have control over you. Because when you do that, you're never going to get to your Ten of Cups. You know, and the Moon card can definitely represent fears. Ten of Cups and Justice here. Why is Ten of Cups and Justice here? Ooh. It's your thoughts. Your thoughts are keeping you trapped. You just can't see. You can't see your way out to find this balance. It's, you know, it's you that's doing that. Why is the Justice and the Ten of Swords here? Okay, so we've got the Six of Swords between the Justice and the Two of Swords. You know, this card is about moving out of, moving from harsher times to better times, moving into calmer waters. So, you know, I think what this card is saying, in order for you to, you know, figure out where you want to go that's going to bring you to this wishes fulfilled, you've got to take your mind into a calmer place, out of this place of feeling trapped, of, you know, letting your fears control you. There, you know, there may be some type of risk that needs to be taken in order to bring you closer to those wishes fulfilled. And you're fearful about it. But in order to get to that place of balance, you've got to get yourself out of, you know, get that mind into a clearer space. Why is the Two of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles here? Why is the Two of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles here for Aries for the week of May 6th to the 12th? Okay, we got the Empress. Okay, so, you know, by putting, with this being in between the Two of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, the Empress is in between. By putting in the work this week and really paying attention to the details, by, you know, uncrossing your arms and you know, taking yourself out of this crossroads and really looking at, you know, what's going to make you feel balanced and get you to that place of the Ten of Cups. You know, we got the Empress in between these two. And the Empress is about, you know, it's the birth of something new. So I think by going, you know, to working very hard and paying attention to the details, that you're going to bring in some new creative, birth some new ideas on what can bring you closer to this, this Ten of Cups for you. And it's also about nurturing yourself, but nurturing, you know, just nurturing positive thoughts and thoughts, you know, nurturing those details, and just really, you know, you may have to go out into nature for a little while to kind of go sit in your favorite place out in nature just to kind of figure out, get out of this crossroads mode, Aries. All right, Aries, those are your messages for this week. Aries, Leo is next. I always want to put Libra in this group. Let's see what we got for Leo this week. What is the messages for Leo this week? The week of May 6th to the 12th. What does Leo need to know for this week, May 6th to the 12th? What are the messages for Leo? So seeds been planted and you're waiting for the fruits to, stuff to come to fruition. So there may be a period of waiting here after you've planted some seeds. Messages for Leo for the week of May 6th to the 12th. King of Swords we got. Okay, it looks like something's going to be coming in quickly. That's what's at the center of your reading. There could be some type of communication coming in quickly this week. Text, email, messenger, whatever it is. Something moving quickly. The Strength card. You got your own card there, Leo. You're in your power this week. And the Three of Wands. Okay, so we anchoring this reading, we've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles is about planting the seeds, and the Ten of Pentacles is about waiting for those ships to come in. Okay, so it looks like you're going to kind of be in a period of waiting this week, Leo. You know, you've planted the seeds about something that you want to come to fruition. And I do believe, though, that by the end, you know, at the end of this reading, we got the Three of Wands. So I do think you're going to start to see some progress. Things are going to start to move towards you from these seeds that you've planted. But they may not, you know, it's not going to come to full bloom. But it's going to be coming in quite quickly with the Eight of Wands at the center. So some type of change, something's coming in very quickly this week. You know, and the Knight of Swords is all about, you know, quick movement as well. So, but we've got the King. I keep saying Knight when we got King. Sorry about that. But, you know, the King of Swords is about turning your knowledge into action. So, you know, whatever, it does look like there's going to be some action taken. There's going to be some movement this week towards whatever you are wanting to bring into your life. Whatever you've, you know, initially planted some seeds about. Pentacles usually refer to the material things in life, work, our home, you know, all those material things that we have. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that. But it definitely looks like something's going to start to come to some fruition this week. And this is just you and your own energy, the Strength card. Because Strength is the card, that is the card of Leo. Let's see why the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Swords is here. I always want to call the King of Swords the Knight of Swords. Let's see why the Seven of Pentacles. Got the Page of Cups, so a new offer may be coming in. This can represent a new offer of love, but in your case, I do not think it is. You know, pages are also messengers. And I think it's just about those messages, you know, with the Eight of Wands, stuff coming in quickly to you. The Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Even that wave is coming up pretty fast. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. This may be around work. This is a new beginning. So you could be getting an offer, a new job offer this week. So this could be you applying for jobs. And you kind of got stuck in that waiting period of waiting to hear. And this is saying that, you know, you got two cards offering. This is usually love. And this is the work situation, but new beginnings, new offers. Why is the Eight of Wands and the Strength card here? So it looks like you may receive communication this week about a possible new employment opportunity. There's the Eight of Wands and the Strength card here, and this one was going to go. Yep, that's just about the whole network thing, the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is usually about socializing, you know, hanging out with your friends, but it also can be seen as a network. So what I'm kind of feeling like this week, this is in between the Eight of Wands and the Strength card, is that a wider network is going to open for you, which is going to bring in, you know, achievements and, you know, fulfillment. So it sounds like, for, who am I doing, Leo? It sounds like for you, Leos, here you are right here, that you are going to be receiving some type of employment offer. new employment opportunity or offer this week. You've already gone on the interviews and you're just kind of waiting, but it looks like you may hear this week. And this offer is definitely going to open up your network wider, but this offer is also going to, bring in, make you feel more in your own element, is what I want to say, especially with your card here. And, make you feel more fulfilled and more achieved, I guess I want to say. So it might come with a little bigger salary. That's what I'm getting for Leos. And we got Sagittarius next. And this could be a promotion as well within your company. Okay, let's look at Sagittarius. What this week, what you were working on this week is forward movement, so that's good for you guys. What are the messages for Sagittarius for the week of May 6th? Knight of Wands, forward movement. Got lots of movements for you fire signs this week. Trapped in your thoughts. Not seeing where to go. Because you got that blindfold on. So there's something coming towards you, Sagittarius, but you're not seeing it because you're trapped in your own thoughts. What are the messages for Sagittarius for the week of May 6th to the 12th? We got clarity. The Death card. So at the center of your reading, you got the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords card, it's a new beginning, new clarity, new wisdom. Seeing the wisdom in a situation clearer. It's all about bringing in clarity. Also, can represent that in order for this new beginning to occur, you may have to cut some things out because you've got the Death card next to it. And the Death card is all about transformation. And usually when we make some transformation, there's some kind of changes made. So, we cut some things out of our lives, maybe bring some new things in. And then you got the same thing as Leo. You got the Three of Wands as the last card. So, anchoring, we got the Knight of Wands and the Three of Wands. So there's, an offer coming into you. Something's moving towards you. That is the Knight, right? Something's moving towards you. And, the Knight of Wands is asking you to embrace the change. It's coming in whether you want it or not. The change is coming in. It could represent a new job for you guys as well. I'm sorry, not a new job. It may be an opportunity to, get more education, but there's definitely movement taking. It's slower moving energy with the Knight of Wands. But it also talks about, taking the time to observe and move forward, with purpose, with thought. But you're kind of trapped and you're not really seeing this coming in for you because you're trapped in your own thoughts. And the Ace of Swords is saying it's time to get out of this so that you can see this opportunity that's coming in for you, that's moving towards you. The Death card is right next to the Ace of Swords, and it talks about transformation. There needs to be some changes made in order for you to be able to reap the benefits of this opportunity that's moving towards you. Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands and the Eight of Swords here for Sagittarius for May 6th to the 12th. many cards, sorry. Knight of Wands and the Eight of Swords here. Okay, so you're stuck in you're feeling trapped in your you know, the High Priestess is about tradition. You know, the way we were brought up. And I think that's where you're stuck. You're kind of stuck in your own beliefs. You're trapped in those. And that's what's stopping you from seeing, you know, this new opportunity coming in. The towers just came trembling out. So there's change coming, whether you want it or not. Why is the Ace of Swords and the Death card here for Sagittarius? So I think that's what's making you feel kind of trapped is your own beliefs that were kind of set in stone as we were brought up. Sun card. Yeah, once the clarity comes and the transformation occurs, the Sun is like the best card in the deck that you can get. It's that ultimate happiness, that ultimate wishes fulfilled. You're going to be able to move, you know, closer to that. This opportunity that's moving towards you is coming towards you to bring you your wishes fulfilled and your happiness, so that you can move towards calmer waters. Okay, Sagittarius? And there's definitely, you know, there needs to be some cleansing of the mind here with both of these swords. Cleansing of the thoughts. Healing of the thoughts. Keeping that hope there with the Star card. Alrighty, Sagittarius and fire signs. Those are those messages, and I'm just going to pull one card from the Spirit of Oracle deck for an overall ending message for fire signs. What is the message for fire signs for the week of May 6th to the 12th? You got two cards. You got the Flame of Love and Balance. Balance. All is perfect just the way it is. Own and acknowledge every part of you, and you will find the balance you are seeking. So that card is asking you to own each part of yourself. The Flame of Love card is allow the infinite power of love within you to radiate unconditionally in all directions. Yet stand tall in your sense of self and in your own truth. And you know, that Ace of Swords is all about your own truth. The healing power of love will help you burn through all illusion, the Moon, and you will discover new possibilities. This is a powerful time of transformation, ideas, and creativity. All right, have a great week, fire signs.